As Martin County School District prepares to reopen schools, we know many are wondering about the safety precautions that will be in place for students who are returning to campus. Our goal overall is to create an environment that provides an opportunity for students to return to the traditional school experience while providing effective safeguards to protect the health and safety of students and staff. As a school district, our theory of action for reopening is to safely provide high-quality educational opportunities for all students in Martin County, ensure students are in school to the greatest extent possible while maintaining safety, provide parent choice of programming options, ensure access to digital instruction for all students so they may learn from home and in school buildings to close achievement gaps. We are led by 4 guiding principles. 1. Communication and collaboration with local healthcare professionals, parents, and staff is key. 2. Our greatest resources is our people, and their safety is our first priority. 3. Be flexible and responsive to changes in data and expectations. 4. Increase student achievement while closing achievement gaps. Martin County School District is utilizing the Back to School 2020 plan when making the safest choices for our students and staff. Notice that if we are considered low to moderate spread according to the Department of Health, parents have a choice as to how they want their child to attend school. The purpose of this informational video is to provide you with the information on what it will look like for students to return to school to the greatest extent possible. Option 1. Traditional school. Students will attend traditional school and follow their regular schedule. Option 2. Virtual access to the classroom from home, kindergarten through 12th grade. Students and teachers will follow the same curriculum sequence as their peers in school and can easily return to school. Students receive direct instruction from their classroom teacher. Students will access class content through live stream video. Students will maintain enrollment at their school. Attendance will be taken each period. Students will have one-to-one devices. Services include mental health, counseling, and interventions that will be made available. Parents should provide adult supervision and support for young children. This option is not available for voluntary pre-kindergarten or pre-kindergarten programs. Traditional in-school risk mitigation strategies. Following local, state, and federal considerations is a critical piece to students returning to campus. If the traditional in-school option is chosen, the student will be on campus every day. The following local, state, and federal considerations for schools shall be followed to the maximum extent possible. Risk mitigation strategy number 1. Stay home when you are sick. Risk mitigation strategy number 2. Hand hygiene. Hand washing is one of the best ways to protect staff and students. Hand hygiene will be a priority at all schools for staff and students. Alcohol-based hand sanitizer will be made available. Parents can send sanitizer with their child if they wish. To get rid of germs and chemicals, the CDC recommends you follow important steps every time you wash your hands. Wet, lather, scrub, rinse, and dry. Please visit the Martin County School District website for additional resources on proper hand washing procedures. More information can be found at www.cdc.gov/clean hands. Risk mitigation strategy number 3. Face masks are required. It is important to note that all persons entering school district property or riding a school bus will be required to wear a face mask when physical distancing is not possible. Face masks will be provided for staff and students. All staff and students will wear face masks when physical distancing is difficult. Parents should consider providing a face mask for their child if they prefer to wear a mask other than the one provided by the school district. Risk mitigation strategy number 4. Screening and temperature checks. COVID-19 screening and temperature checks. All persons entering a school district site should expect to have their temperature taken as appropriate. Any persons with a temperature over 100.4 degrees Fahrenheit will be denied entry. All visitors and staff will be screened with COVID-19 questions approved by the Department of Health. School staff will be trained on COVID-19 symptoms to assist in visibly monitoring students' health. Risk mitigation strategy number 5, cleaning and disinfecting. Surfaces will be cleaned and disinfected frequently to the greatest extent possible. EPA-registered disinfectant products will be used by staff for all high-touch areas and surfaces. Risk mitigation strategy number 6, modified layouts. Schools will use increased social distancing whenever possible. Physical guides and signage will be used on campus. This may include tape on floors or sidewalks, staying 6 feet apart when possible, using one-way routes in hallways and stairwells, including appropriate signage. Risk mitigation strategy number 7, shared objects and physical handling of documents. Physical handling of documents and shared materials is to be avoided to the maximum extent possible. Students will use their own personal tools and supplies. Risk mitigation strategy number 8, communal spaces. Schools will utilize communal spaces to increase opportunity for physical distancing. Cleaning and disinfection will occur between use of these communal spaces. Risk mitigation strategy number 9, gatherings, visitors, and field trips. The district's goal is to limit non-essential visitors. There will be no assemblies, large gatherings, or field trips. The school district will limit activities involving external groups or organizations as much as possible. Risk mitigation strategy number 10, protections for staff and students at higher risk for severe illness from COVID-19. Options for staff and students at high risk will be evaluated by the Human Resources Department or by the Exceptional Student Education Department for 504 or IEP plan options. We are all in this together. The safety and well-being of our community is extremely important as we prepare to reopen our schools. These new procedures and ways of work have been and will continue to be established to ensure safety in our schools. The ongoing support of our staff, students, and families is important.